What's up, man? Now, let's look back at the expire change NFL movement, which failed at the launch. When your plan fails in its inception, rather, what I don't understand how you move forward with something that's failing. And you might say, man, what do you mean something failing, man? They donated $400,000 to these charities. First of all, money in a situation like this is just to throw around. That's a number to throw around so that people could say, oh, they donated this, oh, they donated that. But when you start seeing actual change or a start or a process of something, then so other people can get involved and start making statements. What do I mean by this? What I mean is the fact that this movement was made. People were supposedly involved. People who were performing, Meek Mill, Megan Trainor, for this NFL experience. She's promoting her new single, Without You. And that's exactly how the black folks felt when they was like Megan Trainor. We were thinking about doing this expired change movement, yeah, without you. What is Megan Trainor doing here? So first off, they were shocked she was even on the marquee, as far as no one remember her being anything active and carrying anything that has something to do with, inspiring change involving us. She was just there to promote an album. And she posted zero to do with any promotion, anything with charity, with the inspired change on her social media. Only thing she posted was thank you, inspired change, and for giving me the opportunity to perform my song Without You, as it was all about her song. Not to mention the people who were being helped or the charities. On Meek's Instagram, saw nothing about the Inspired Change movement. Nothing at all. So how real is this thing? How real is it? If the people that are participating are acting like it doesn't even exist. It was just a concert to them. So I don't get it. Is that just what you're calling it? Or what the NFL is calling it? And after the first Chicago experiment went the way it did, when the charity foundations are being in the headlines of the story, the people that Rock Nation said that they vetted, it's like, okay, you vetted these people. Why are we in this situation? You got a lady, Sally Hazelgrove, who believes cutting black men's dreads, even though knowing this, they're hesitant to do so, is the way to put them towards social change. That's the key to. That's the way to success. Cut your dreads. That's the way perfect fit to society. Then you got a police officer coming in there. Go look up the charities page. I don't want you to think I'm making this up. They have a police officer. They're like, look, the police. Look, the police are speaking with the kids. And it's like a police officer chastising them. Then they got these black kids like dressed in all white, planting flowers, and it just looks disturbing. Like they're out there on the line picking cotton. That's how bad it looked. This is on the charity page's website. She said to fix this problem in Chicago, we need Donald Trump's help and to put black people on curfew. That's going to fix the problem. And you give this woman $200,000 for a charity foundation. And the NFL and Jay-Z and Rock Nation decided this was a great idea. We vetted them. Wow. Somebody need to overlook their process again. Because there's definitely a problem somewhere. There is a miscommunication somewhere. Now, what's the next city? What's the next town for the Inspire Change movement? Another city, another town, another way to pay your buddies or supporters of the cause. And I feel bad for Meek and Megan Trainor. I feel bad for them. They were drugged in a situation. Meek, he has no choice. You know, Jay, he feels indebted to Jay. You know, this guy got him off probation that was going to land him in jail for basically the rest of his life dealing with the law in Philly. So I would feel indebted to him definitely because he saved his career, saved everything about him. He was completely being muted out of the business. Now he's like reborn and he's like, man, I gotta trust Jay. You know, I have no choice really. I gotta stay here and do this. But I do feel bad for him because he's trapped in this situation where him and Megan Trainor's face are out there promoting this thing. And from their social media, doesn't look like this is really something that they have a part in. And they're not acting like they are. I'm quite sure her team heard the backlash. They knew what was going on. They said, look, just go perform your song. Thank the people that got you to do the song. Don't do an interview about nothing. And just get out and go to the next town. We're leaving this situation behind. So that's the way I think it played out tremendously. Now, if you look at the situation going forward, what's going to happen when they hit New York? I'm not saying things can't get better, right? But I think it's if you're going to put up that type of money, why choose two organizations that I know personally that the people didn't choose? Do something and give something to charities that are really hands-on with the problem, that's really in the thick, that really needs funding. They could really go a long way. You give $400,000 to two charity foundations that are pretty much okay with their funding, like they're covered. I just find that pretty baffling in my mind state as to why that would be the case. Now, moving forward, I don't want people to take their foot off the gas. As somebody told me, who obviously didn't know me too well, they came out with a whole another statement. Sorry about that pause. Somebody sent me a message. Came on the scene and decided that they would send me a message. Mad that I wasn't going for this. So they came out and sent me a message and said, so it sounds like you would prefer Jay-Z in the NFL to do nothing. You can't please everyone, especially you. You basically said trying to help out the people in your state is ridiculous. That's the crab in the barrel mentality. When Jay-Z and the NFL weren't trying to do it for y'all last year, bottom line, you sound all based. You sound like you're hating. Additionally, stop blaming the NFL for social injustice. That sounds ridiculous. So it sounds like you would prefer Jay to just do nothing. Wow. Then to do what? This? This is almost like doing nothing, in my opinion. I would prefer Jay and the NFL do nothing than this. Yeah. And I'm quite sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. That they should probably right now have done nothing than to do this. This is what we call the dog and pony show. Let's see how much help comes from this. It's already in motion. We ain't talking about cap. Let's see what comes with this. And I never said anything about the NFL being like what they need to be doing. I always said what we need to be doing as people, educating ourselves. So I don't care one way or another about that. Educating your family, your household, your getting involved in finance, learning about finances, teaching your family survival in today's times, strengthening each own's household, not depending on somebody to come save you. That's how progress is made. Helping each other, strengthening, working with your neighbors. Many people don't even know their neighbors. So I've never depended on the NFL to do anything. These people are still showing social injustice within their own league. So how you gonna team with them? That's like teaming with the KKK to do something for the brothers. It's like, huh? If they showing social injustice in their own league and they ain't trying to fix that, how the hell we gonna trust them to try to fix the problems in the inner city and the change that's going on in the communities? They can give a damn. I mean, especially when 90% of their league is the people of color. It's wow. It's just something mind blowing to me. One day we'll wake up and smell the coffee and see what's going on. But then others will stay asleep and continuously sit back and wait for people to do stuff for them. And most of us will take the short route, the easy route. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no choice but the dope game. There's plenty of hustles out here, dog. But educating your children and everything, that is imperative. We got to start doing that because if we not educating our kids and getting them prepared for the future and what life is going to be like for them out in the world, then I don't even know what to tell you. I do not even know what to tell you. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Hope to see you guys donate to the Cash App. I haven't seen anybody on the Cash App in like 24 hours. That's shocking. But yeah, hopefully you guys donate to the page, or you can hit up the Stream Lab. I'm up out.